Hello, you're welcome to today's live. So this is an amazing opportunity to move down to Canada. And it's one that is not like so talked about, but trust me, it's one of the best. At the end of this video, I'm sure you'll be grateful that you watched this video today, okay? Because it's a very good opportunity. If you want to move down to Canada permanently, this is like one of the easiest, one of the best, let me just say it, right? It's one of the best ways to make that happen. You get your easy PR, fast PR in Canada, and it's also easy to move on this pathway. You move without breaking the bank. So it is all round amazing. And in this video today, I'm going to be sharing all the info that you need to know about it. So if I were you, I would invite my friends and family to join this live. This is a live stream, all right? This is a live stream. So we're going to be like really communicating today. I'm going to take your questions and all of that. Okay, so please share the video, share the link with people, let them get to join us because today's video is one you shouldn't miss at all. All right, so let's get joining. All right. Yeah, so hello everyone. It's good to see all the familiar faces here once again. Very good to see you once again. I want to share the link myself. Let me share it. I didn't share it, so also share the link. Yeah, it's good to share good information with people. All right, when you see an amazing opportunity, share it with others. Same way that I'm here to share this with you, also share with others as well. Okay, so let's please do that real quick. Let me drop the link for you guys so you can share it. It's always good to share and also give the video a like. All right, that's something else you can also do to support. Give the video a like. It's free and it's just going to take a minute. It's the button that is like this under the video is like a thumbs up. You can hit that button real quick. That's how to give the video a like. Hello Puerto Rico, you're welcome. Hello Blessing, Patience, Justina, Ibukun. So good to see all of you guys again. Thanks for joining once more. So I do believe that you guys are interested in moving to Canada. Because this is a secret pathway to Canada that people don't usually talk about, but it is super amazing. Like the salaries are really high. Think about the salaries that doctors earn, high paying salary, okay? It's really, really high. And the mode of entry is like also low, right? So it's something that you guys can do. So Justin, Sandra, you guys were here before we started. Peace, Albert, you're welcome. Kanja, you're welcome. Belinda, Florencio, Tammy, you guys are all welcome to today's live. All right, so if this is your first time of seeing me, my name is Jackie. You're welcome to the channel. And on this channel, I share information that will help you to move abroad. I share information about new visas, or visas as a whole, like different pathways in countries that you can leverage, to move down to the country. I share job opportunities, I share immigration news, I share so much information, right, that will just help you generally in your move to relocate to another country. And I also share information that people don't really know quite much about, right? Because like generally people feel the only way you can move abroad is if you're going to study or you're going to work. But on this channel, I share other pathways that people don't know about. If you're a freelancer, if you work remotely, there is something for you. If you want to go start a business in another country, there is a pathway for you. If you want to invest in another country, there's a pathway for you. You can even buy a passport, you can buy citizenship. There's so much going on, but all you need to know is to get the information. Okay, so that is what I do here on the channel. And you're so welcome. So if it's your first time, I love you. Thanks for joining. Please drop a comment. Let me know it's your first time so I could welcome you specially because you mean the world to me. And my returning subscribers as well. Yetunde. Everybody, you're welcome. I see all the love and I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Okay. I really appreciate it. So please give the video a like. Don't forget. Very important. Very important. Before we get into the hot gist for tonight, just give the video a like so you don't forget. Okay, let's see. How many are we here today? Let's see. Let's take the likes up. All right, let's take the likes up. please hit that like button. It really helps. It's free. Like, you don't need to pay to like the video, okay? So once you're here, once you're watching, just like. All right, it means the world to me. So please just hit the like button. Hit the like button, okay? Please hit the like button. I appreciate that. Our likes should not be less than the number of people here. So if you're here, if you're watching, I mean, just hit the like button. It means you like it. If you're here, it means you like it. All right. So just hit the like button to show that truly, truly, truly you like it. All right. And I promise you're going to like the info I'm going to share in this video. So just hit the like button already. So yeah, I've been replying my emails to those that, usually complain of not receiving replies. I've been replying them slowly. I had so many coming from my vacation and all. I had so many emails, but I've been trying to reply, them slowly. I'm not finished. I'm still on it. It's going to take, a while to reply everything, but because I didn't realize that most emails are people asking me they want to speak to me privately, they want a one-on-one consultation, they want me to review their CV, they want me to assist them with visa application, like 90% or even 99% of emails are about things like that. And I have links that you can just use directly. If you want to talk to me over a call, if you need my number, you need to talk to me on whatever, you need me to review your CV, whatever it is, I have links for all of that already. So you can just click those links on in the description box. The links are there. So you can click the links there to book whatever it is you want. That's like so fast, very fast way of doing it. Instead of like sending me an email, then I now reply the email, then you still do the same thing, So just click the link in there for whatever it is. Okay, I can already see a comment here. I want to book a session on one-on-one with you. Please send me the link. It's in the description box right now, so you can just check that out. Okay, and I'm going to drop the link here as well. Let me see. But let me still drop my email address, because believe it or not everybody knows where the description box is. So let's make things easy for people. So let me just drop my email. Right. Hi, Samuel from Cyprus. You're welcome. Chileshi Sampa from Zambia. You're so welcome. So that's my email on the screen, jackieglobalmedia.com. Right. And to those that need the link, let me drop it in the chat box as well. You can just like click on that and choose whatever service you want. Okay, it's all there. Let me drop it. Yep. So it's in the chat box. So if you wanted the link, it's right there. All right. So let's get into talk about the opportunity. Yeah. And I'm still getting emails from people asking me about how to start a publishing business, because that's something I talk about a lot. It's one of my side hustles that has really helped me. It even helped me to even relocate, because it's passive income. What's it called? Multiple streams of income, whatever, side hustle. I was making, I started a publishing business that really helped me to raise, a lot of money, save a lot of money to relocate, because, sometimes relocation could be so expensive, right? So you need to like save up for it. So I started this publishing business. I sell books on Amazon KDP. I started this like years ago, right? And how did I start? This company, has manuscripts, like already prepared manuscripts. They do all the work for you. So all you need to do is just get the manuscripts and publish. You don't need to write. You don't need to edit. It's ready to publish. So you get these manuscript packs and just upload them on your Amazon KDP account. And in 24 hours, you're a publisher. You have your books on Amazon selling to a global audience. Amazon is, the biggest e-commerce platform in the world with over 3 billion customers every month, right? So you don't need to market your books, nothing. The customers are there already. It's so easy to start it. Like, it's one of the best things I've ever done, for myself. And it's passive income. The books you upload today, you're going to be selling them for years down the line. So when you're sleeping, you're making money. Like I'm on this live right now. I'm making money. You get paid every month, and you can get paid from anywhere in the world that you are, you can start this business. You can start from, if you're living in Nigeria or any other country where, you know, international payments are difficult, you can do it. When you buy a pack of manuscripts, STACKLEE offers free training as well, right? You're going to get free training to start the business. So you don't need to know anything about it. I knew nothing about it. You know, STACKLEE trained me as well. And I started the business, how to open the accounts on Amazon, how to get paid, how to upload the books, how to sell this and that, this and that. You know, they have training for everything. So anyone can do it from anywhere in the world. And if you're interested, I have links in the description box as well, where you can buy your pack of manuscripts. They have a pack of 60 books, a pack of 150 books, a pack of 300 books as well. You know, they have that, so you can, you know, buy anyone you want, and for anyone you get, you buy, you're gonna have the free training. Okay. And I also have a personal KDP group, like my personal group, where so many of us here are in that group. Yetunde is there. Let me see those that commented that are currently in that group. Yetunde is in that group. Well, so many of us are there. Liliana is there. You know, on that group is my personal group, you know, where I just like share my own, you know, help others, you know, to run their own KDP business successfully. Okay, KDP has become popular recently. People in Nigeria tell me that they pay as much as 60,000 for training to start a KDP business, and I just laugh because you're gonna get free training when you get your books from STACKLEE. So it's really amazing. So you can also send me an email if you want the links. If you don't know where the description box is, I can send you the links as well. Okay, all right, so that's that. So let's talk about moving to Canada. Okay, so if you're open-minded, you know, then this is for you. Who is open-minded? Who is open-minded here? If you're an old-time viewer, an old-time subscriber, you know that I talk a lot about in-demand professions, you know, abroad that are not healthcare, are not health, what's it called, IT or things like that. There are other professions that are like in high demand that no one is talking about, you know. And it so happens that these in-demand occupations are also like super high demand as well in Canada. And because these occupations are in demand, there's labor shortage as well. Like not many people are taking up these jobs. Someone told me how, you know, she needed a plumber, and it took like how many days for a plumber to, like you have to book an appointment for a plumber to come to the house to fix something. It took like so many days, you know, for the plumber to come. Can you imagine that? You know, so it's like all those kind of skills are things that are in high demand, and because they're in high demand, you know, the pay is so much, right? The pay is so much. Imagine like being a plumber, for example, in a country like Singapore. Do you know how much you're going to be making? You're making more than what doctors are earning in some other countries, you know, things like that. So this opportunity also exists for Canada as well. So you don't need to go to Canada as a healthcare assistant. You don't need to go as, you don't need to, you know, those things that everyone talks about that are popular. You don't need to use that. You can also check out trade skills as well. Trade skills are so in demand, especially in the West. Like in your home country, you plumbers, carpenters, welders, may not really be occupations that people want to reckon with, you know, but you'd be surprised that these occupations that people kind of look down on in our home countries, you know, especially Africa and all of that. In the West, these occupations are like super amazing. Like they pay so well. You would see a plumber, you call a plumber to come do something in your house. You look outside your window, see the car the plumber drove to your house, come and fix that plumbing. A brand new car that you don't even have, you know, is what the plumber is driving to come and fix your plumbing issue in your house. So that's basically how it is, you know. So you can actually move to Canada, you know, through trade. It's really like trade courses are in high demand in Canada. And it's a sure way to permanent residency as well. It's a sure way to permanent residency, and people don't talk about it. Yeah, someone is saying, and tailors too. Tailors are in high demand as well. Cooks are in high demand, and these are things people don't look at. And because people are not looking at it, it's gonna be easy or easier, for you to use this kind of pathways to move down to Canada. I had one-on-one consultation with a good number of people today, and everybody I talked to today, well, is it everyone? Yeah, everyone I talked to today wanted to move to Canada, and they said how they've been trying this, trying that, nothing is working. Oh, they're just exhausted. Canada is like the number one relocation country. Like everybody from all around the world wants to move to Canada. So you can imagine it's highly competitive. If you want to go in through the express entry, how many points can you get? Even if you have 500 points, maybe in the pool forever, because there are other people in that same pool that will have more than that. So it's highly competitive to move to Canada in so many ways. And you guys have heard how things are changing here and there. I made a video about that like yesterday or so thereabout. So much is changing. It's getting harder and harder. So how about you try a pathway that people are not using? Okay, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. Go to Canada on trade courses. All right, have you seen truck drivers? You know how much truck drivers earn in Canada? Truck drivers are like so highly paid in Canada, like they are hot cake. All right, so things like that. Try things, and this is for women and men. It's for everyone. There's no gender bias in this. Anyone can do trade courses. Anyone can get into trade skills. There are women that drive trucks, surprisingly. I know in your country you've probably never seen a woman drive a truck, but the women drive trucks in Canada. So this is for men and women. Okay, there is no gender whatever. In Canada, anyone can take up any job that they want. All right, so let me just share a few ways you can get this done. Okay, did I say it's a very easy way to get permanent residency? Yeah, it's an easy way to obtain permanent residency in Canada as well. All right, so with the booming economy, high demand for skilled workers, like Canada is really, really like so many job opportunities are in Canada, regardless, of what your neighbor told you or your cousin, whatever. Just forget what people are telling you. Check, if you want to know what is going on in Canada, check, Canadian news, like check what is being said, like just look at the media in Canada to know what people are saying. And then also look at the visas, the immigration as well. Check out Canada immigration. When they come up with visas, it's because there is a need for it, right? Stuff like that. So just forget what anyone is saying, because everyone will have different experiences. Not everybody that travels to Canada will have the same experience. I see people say, oh, they went to Canada, they are regretting, they want to go back. You see someone do a video on TikTok, say people are living on the streets. People live on the streets in every country. Like there's no country you won't see people on the streets. Those people living on the streets, did you like find out their story? Did they have money for house? They didn't see house. Do they have jobs? Are they legal in the country? Be asking questions when you see all those kind of things. Not because one person posted a video on TikTok, now be saying Canada is this, Canada is that. People are thriving in every country, and there are also people that are not thriving. Not everything is, I keep saying it. It's not everybody's way is not the same. Everybody's destiny is not the same. Okay. So even this Canada, as amazing as it is, it may not be for you. It's possible that God has something else planned for you somewhere else. So always seek God's face in everything you do. I always say, and try not to, make your own personal decisions based on another person's experience. Okay. Try not to do that. All right. So let me talk about the best trade courses in Canada for permanent residency. I'm also going to be telling you the schools, right, that you can apply to as well. And, just try to give you as much information as possible. But I'm pretty sure this is not a topic I can finish talking about today. If I want to finish this topic today, we'll probably be here for hours. And you guys don't really like long videos. So wherever we can stop, we'll continue again tomorrow. But let's start from somewhere. So the best trade courses in Canada for permanent residency, if settling is what you're looking for, let me just give you some info that could help you here. So let me just start, no particular order for actually, because there are so many amazing ones. They're all amazing. So in no particular order, but let's start somewhere. So first off, let's start with carpentry. Okay, let's start with carpentry. Carpentry is one of the most in-demand jobs in Canada, believe it or not. And it's one that can offer a path to permanent residency. All right. So where can you study carpentry? I'm just going to mention some of the schools. Okay, before I even go further, let me even say this. When it has to do with trade schools, there are so many scattered all around Canada. So if you have interest in any particular province, you can just search for the trade schools in that province, right? Because every province have their trade schools. I can't mention all of them in this video, right? So you can also do your own research. So you can just search trade schools in Alberta, trade schools in British Columbia, trade schools in Saskatchewan, stuff like that. If you have any particular place that you want to move to, Canada is so big, right? And every province also have their own laws, their own rules about these things as well. So it's not like one info is going to cover the entire Canada. Canada is big, and many of the provinces, have their own individual rules and stuff. So you may need to do your own research. Basically, that's the summary of this of it all. Do your research, just get this information, then go do further research on it. Okay, so carpentry, where you can do this, the Northern Alberta Institute of Technology, NAIT. This one is in Alberta. All right, so they have carpentry programs that you can apply for. So just go to NAIT. You can Google it. NAIT. NAIT even runs Google Ads. I see their ads all over the place. They run ads. They're looking for international students. So you can check them out, check out the programs that are open to international students and apply. All right, someone is asking, how about caregiver jobs? That's another video. This video is for trade courses. Don't make me forget what I want to say. Oh my goodness. Okay, so another college you can try is George Brown College. It's in Ontario. Another one is the British Columbia Institute of Technology, BCIT. You can try that as well. All right. And the eligibility criteria for this is high school diploma or equivalent. You don't need to, once you're done with secondary school, you can enter for this. All right. And the age requirements, it also varies. It could be like from 18 to whatever, every program, every institution have their own requirements based on that. And then for English language proficiency, you need that as well, depending on which country you're coming from, right? And then it's all different, as a matter of fact. Me just mentioning eligibility here I don't think it's going to be useful, because every institution has theirs. So let's just leave that out. Just take the name of the schools, and then do your further research, find out the courses you want to do, and things like that. Okay, then the average fees for this, you can see trade schools that have fees as low as $2,000, $1,000, $3,000 for whatever. It's not fixed. Different school tuition fees per institution and even per the course as well. It is not fixed, but you definitely see courses that are less than the normal master's degrees that everybody is rushing for. Okay, it's less, so you can actually spend less money to do this, and then you're going to be working while you're studying. Okay, let me even mention this. First of all these trade schools is you're going to get guaranteed jobs when you're done, because companies do come to these schools to even look for workers. So before you're done with school, you're going to have a permanent job offer. That's one. Okay, the employment rate, according to my research, they said the employment rate from trade schools is 90%. I don't know what the other 10% we're doing, but these are in-demand jobs, and companies do come to hire, right? They do come, even on graduation day, you're going to see companies coming in to hire and all of that. And then you're going to be working while you're studying. And for every year of your study, the higher you go, you're going to be earning, your salary increases. That's even while you're a student, right? From your first year, you're already earning double the minimum wage. That is to show you how in demand this is and how high they pay. So even from your first year, there's a chance you're going to be earning double minimum wage already. By the time you get to second year, it increases, third year increases, because when it has to do with skills, the more experienced you are, the more you earn, right? So even before you graduate and you're done with school, you're now work, you're already earning more than what an average full-time worker in Canada is earning. So it's actually a good way. So if you're looking for opportunity, even people that are looking for how to move to Canada for work, trust me, if you go through a trade school, you're going to be earning more than what a full-time worker is ever earning. Trust me, you can try it. So even if you want to go for work, it's very hard to get a job in Canada from overseas. So you can try going as a student in a trade school, because you're still working while you're studying, okay? You're still making your money, and then it's still an entry into an in-demand occupation. And for you to get into an in-demand occupation from a master's degree for something you have no background on is very difficult, okay? Even if you get admission, there's a very good chance that the embassy is going to deny your visa, because they're like, okay, you studied what can I say, no disrespect to anybody's course, let's say you studied sociology, and then as in your first degree, and then you now want to go study like public health in your master's, and they'll look at it and they're like, the embassy actually does reject people's visas based on what their first degree was and what they say they want to go study for master's. So getting admission in a school is actually not an assurance that you're actually going to go study. I don't know if people that have been through this would know. They reject visas because they feel like you don't have a background in what you're going to study. So why, it doesn't just feel right to the visa officer. They do that, but for these trade schools, it's anybody, it's the beginning, like it's for beginners. So no one cares what you've studied before, whatever background you have, so it's an easy way to just get directly into an in-demand occupation. There's so many people that go to study masters in Canada, and after their masters, they can't even get jobs. They're still doing survival jobs, even as a master's degree holder. Ask around, people will tell you it's not every course that you graduate from and you can find a job. People are doing obscure courses that nobody cares about anymore, courses that probably went extinct, occupations that went extinct like 10 years ago, but people don't really know this, and they're still doing those courses. Meanwhile, jobs are not available for that, okay? But these trade courses, there are jobs, and not only are there jobs, you're earning so high. All right, so next up, let's talk about a second occupation. Let's talk about a second one that is also high. Let me talk about electrical trade courses, because this is another good one. Well, anything I'm saying is in no particular order. Just look for the one that resonates with you and go for it. Okay, you don't have to go into carpentry because I mentioned that first. Is in no particular order, as a matter of fact. So electrical trade courses, are among the top trade courses in Canada. It can provide you with the much needed Canadian trade certificate requirement for permanent residency. All right. And the schools you can do this are the schools I mentioned before, the BCIT. You can also try George Brown College in Ontario, and you can try SAIT Polytechnic as well in Alberta. All right. So those are very good schools you can try as well. And then painting and decorating is another one. You can find that in Sheridan College, George Brown College. That's a very good one as well. Then welding, because I've seen someone mention in the comments, I talk about welding a whole lot. It's like so needed. I know someone that moved to Finland as a welder. I know someone that moved to Australia as a welder. I do a lot of research. I check for jobs a lot online, because all the videos I do for jobs for you guys, I need to redo my research before I do those videos. And most of the jobs that I see are jobs, under these trade skills. I see welding jobs with visa sponsorship. I see carpentry jobs with visa sponsorship. I see chefs, cooks, things like that with visa sponsorship. So I know that these are, jobs that are in demand. And also when you look at immigration programs as well, like in Canada, you look at the immigration programs, I noticed that they've started to be putting in all this kind of trade skills as well. And even the express entry, they recently introduced the experience class or something like that, where their drawers are going to give priority to certain occupations. Look at the occupations they mentioned there. All right, you have trade skills there as well. And if you also look at what was it? What was it they did the other day? Those job fairs, like the one I talked about for Prince Edward Island, skill trades were there. The one they did for New Brunswick, it was there, right? So when you look at all these kind of things, you can know what is in demand. You know, when things like that come up, you know what is in demand. All right. So let me go further. So welding is one of them, and you can check out welding courses for international students at the Canadian Welding Skills CWS is in Toronto, and you can check out also BCIT as well. That is the British Columbia Institute of Technology. This school has so many courses for trade, like so many that you can do open to international students. And you can also check the Northern Alberta Institute of Technology, NAIT. It's in Edmonton, obviously. So that's another one to check out as well. And then career prospects, career prospects for welders can progress in their careers by specializing in areas like pipe welding. All right, you can actually specialize in pipe welding. That one is so in demand. Structural welding as well, underwater welding, welding inspection, things like that are things you can actually specialize in. And the salaries are high. To be honest, salaries for this is really, really high. As an entry person, you can be earning as much as 95,000 on the average as a welder in Canada. That is really high, so it's a really good one. Hairstyling as well. I saw someone mention that in the comments. It's something I talk about a lot. Yeah, Shelter just asked about hairstyling. It's one of those you can try. Check out the Vancouver Hairdressing Academy. Check out John Casablanca's Institute, right, for hairstyling. So once you're 18 and above, I see people asking for age limits. Once you're 18, it's for people that are 18 and above, all right? The upper age limit is going to depend on your institution. If they mention that, if they don't, please just apply, all right? Where they're silent on a matter, please just go for it, okay? Don't be concerned yourself with what has not been mentioned. Just concern yourself with what has been mentioned. If they mention something, you meet that requirement, go for it, okay? Don't be asking about what they've not mentioned. All right, so once they say 18 and above, if you're 50, please just apply. Don't ask them, I'm 50, can I just apply, okay? There's no need, to ask what they didn't say. All right, and then we have, maybe I'm just going to give you one more because time is really going. I'll just give you one more, and then we can meet again another day to talk about it. And then I can actually do like maybe break it down into like institutions. Like I just come up, I talk about, I show you, I could actually share my screen and show you the courses in British Columbia Institute of Technology, for example. I can just go do research on that school only, show you the programs, the requirements, how to apply, things like that. If you're interested in that, you let me know in the comments if you're interested, so I can do something like that. I don't want to do what you're not interested in. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in something like that. All right. Okay. So the last one I want to share with you guys is Automotive Service Technician. This program is gaining popularity in Canada as one of the best trade courses for international students or immigrants that are seeking permanent residency. All right. So as an automotive industry as the industry continues to thrive, there is an increasing demand for skilled professionals who can diagnose, repair, and maintain vehicles. This is what you guys call mechanics, right? So, they call it automotive service technician. It's basically mechanic, you can do that as well. And Centennial College is one of the good ones where you can do it. And also the British Columbia Institute of Technology, and then NAIT as well. That's in Northern Alberta Institute of Technology also does that as well. So just so these programs, the average duration is 1 to 2 years. You can have 4-year courses as well. It all depends, on what the institution is offering. There's 1 year, there's 2 years, there's 4 years, okay, in this. So you can do it. Vicky, what about fashion? Yeah, I've talked about fashion. Have I not? Okay, I talked about hairstyling. I'll talk about fashion in another video. All right. So yeah, so just do your own research, right? Go search for trade schools or trade courses or trade schools, whatever, in whichever province you're interested in, or you can just search in Canada as a whole, and you're going to see all that information. All right, it's a very good one. It's always good to like go for those courses that are in demand. Don't, as much as possible. You know, a lot of people, I see people take 15,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds to go study something that is going to be of no use, just as if they just like want to use it as a pathway to migrate. And I feel like it's a waste. Why not use that money to actually do something that will profit you, that will be beneficial to you? All right. There's always something better. You don't need to just burn money just to get a visa. I mean, it doesn't really make much sense when you can burn that money towards your future. You know, getting a visa and entering a plane and landing Canada is not like the best thing. Like, I don't know the way people say it, but that's not the end. That's not the end goal. You know, after you land in Canada, life begins. That's where real life is gonna hit. Okay, so spending millions and millions just to land another country may not just be the best thing, and you may not know this until you finally eventually travel. You see that the traveling was just the first part, and after that, life begins. Is IELTS part of the requirements? Yes, it is, depending on the country you're applying from, and also depends on the institution. All right, so just check out the school, just find the course you want to apply for and see what the requirements are. They're all different. All right. What about quantity surveying? Is that a trade skill now? How about, is that a trade skill? Or maybe I don't know if it's a trade skill. Maybe it is. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't know it to be. Okay. So let me take questions. Please give the video a like. Okay. If you're still here, please give the video a like. If you're still watching, give the video a thumbs up. A thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay. It really helps. It means the world to me. And do subscribe, you know, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell. So every time I'm up here, every time I come live, you'll be notified. You just join us. Or I post a video, you're notified, you join us, okay? Because there's a way Facebook, YouTube is. You may never see me again if you don't subscribe to the channel. So please do. So if you're interested, you know, in seeing more videos from me, just subscribe at once. It's just by the click of a button. All right. Okay. Patrice is saying quantity surveying is not a trade skill. All right. Someone is still asking me of healthcare assistant. You people are healthcare assistant. Were you born? Did you go to school? Are you even a healthcare like, is that really your occupation? Why are you stuck on something just because it's popular? All right, just be open to more information. You don't need to be stuck on what was popular in 2021. Okay, so let's see. More questions, more questions. More questions, more questions. I'm Ugandan. Let's see this one. I'm Ugandan, married, 34, having bachelor's degree of commerce accounts. How can I be helped? Just keep watching. You can watch the previous videos that I've done. I have a full playlist on Canada, so you can just like watch all those videos and, you know, get information on how you can best move to Canada with your own situation. I have videos on almost everything, or you can talk to me privately for that. All right. Can I get certificates for welding on Allison? It's not going to fly. If you're planning to get that to apply for work, it may not really fly. If you're already a welder, right? You want to move as a welder. The best thing you can do for yourself is to get a trade certificate. So for every trade skill, getting a trade certificate is like a must. All right. So try and get a trade certificate. And if you're not into it already, like you say you want to get certification from Allison, why not just go for the trade school? I mean, do it the right way. Getting that certification, how do you get a certification for a trade skill online. I don't know. In my mind, it doesn't sound like it'll work. This is a hands-on profession. So how are you going to do that? I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just feel like if you're not into it already, go to a trade school and learn. All right. Just imagine if you go to the you go to the hospital and the doctor tells you that they learned on Allison. I mean, what next? What will be your next comment? It's not everything that can be done that way. Um, oh, you're just coming. Watch from the beginning. You're just coming. All right. Sorry. You can just watch from the beginning. The video is going to be on my channel. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, Joshua too. You can watch from the beginning. We've practically like said everything. I'm just answering questions now. But in answering the questions, obviously, I'm going to be saying new things, things that I may not have talked about. That's why questions are good, because things I didn't mention, I'll get to mention them now. All right. Let me look for more questions to answer. Okay, let me give you more schools as a matter of fact. Let me give you more. Let me just list like 8 trade schools that you can check on. But like I said, there's so many scattered all around Canada. So try to research for yours as well. Don't rely only on the ones that I am sharing in this video. All right. So let me just put some of them on the screen for you. Let me put some of them here. Let me number them. 2, we have, keep the questions coming. I'm definitely going to answer all of them and keep them coming, okay? And if you're just joining, please give the video a like. Will you link the schools in the description? No, I won't. This is not, all this link thing. Link is not like, I know you guys ask for link too much. I've said so much in this video. Why are you asking for links again? I've said everything. I've practically said everything. I won't come back and sit down again and be dropping links when everything is right here in the video. I mean, I do believe that everyone here, has some form of education. Obviously, this opportunity is for people that have at least finished secondary school. So once you, at that point, once you hear something, you should be able to just run with it. All right. I just want to drop some of them for you on the screen because some people may not really get the spelling or something. So let me drop them so that you actually know how it's spelled and check for it. And like I said, please don't rely on only the ones I'm giving you because I won't be giving you all of them. All right. All right, so let's see. I've dropped some. Number 7 is George Brown College. It cut off because it was too much. Number 7 is George Brown College. All right, it's going to continue in the next one I'm going to put on the screen. I'm going to put a second set on the screen right now. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, so that's, you're seeing up to number 7. So let me start from, number 8 did not, let me put number 8 here. Sorry, let me just type out everything for you guys, all right? Just make it easier for everyone. That's number 8, then number 9, number 10, 11, and 12. I guess this should work for someone. Okay, so this is second set. We have Durham College, Red Deer Polytechnic, Kayamo College. Why is it showing up like this now? Space did not enter. 11 Conestoga, number 12 Mohawk College. So you can just like start with this 12 that I've given to you. Edo is saying, Jackie, can't wait for you to hit 100K subscribers. Almost there. Yeah, today talked about that earlier as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. I appreciate it. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. It's our channel. It's you know, it's our channel. So we are all benefiting from this. There is beautician jobs for hairstylists. Yes, there is. I've even talked about hairstylists in this video. It's one of the trade skills that are currently in demand in Canada. Hairstylists make so much money. You'll be amazed. So it's good to go into things like that. Joseph, you're so confident. Thanks for your regular updates. Thank you. Can you get postgraduate work permit? Yes, you can. An easy pathway to permanent residency. All right. Like if you go through any of these occupations, like your PR is sure and fast, as well as you smiling to the bank. It's a win-win-win-win-win situation, like winning on all fronts. All right. It's really cool. Yes, Puerto Rico, most definitely you can do it. You can do it, most definitely. You can. With a BA in theater arts, you can definitely get into a trade school. Like I said earlier, with these trade schools, because it's like beginner, you know, no one is going to ask you, why are you going to do this when you were a doctor in your past life or whatever. No one is going to ask you all of that because it's a beginner, you know, it's for beginners, right? It's a beginning level training, so to speak. So no one is going to ask you, why are you going for this when you were a doctor in your past life. No one is going to do that. They only do that when you want to go for a master's degree. So your bachelor's degree has to align, or your work experience or something. But this, anybody, like anyone can do it. Vicky's asking, is it only in Canada? No, it's not only in Canada, but today's video is about Canada. So another day we can talk about another country. You can do this in any country, all right? I talk about this kind of thing, you know, for Finland. I have so many videos about this for Finland. Finland is another country where this can work too. And one amazing thing is that the one for Finland is even free, like tuition free for international students. Like there are ones you can pay for, right? And they're also free ones. So it all depends on you. But for the free ones, you don't have so many choices like that for those free ones, and they're highly competitive. Like when they open for admissions, that day, like in 24 hours, it's filled up, you know. It's very highly competitive, especially the free ones, unless you want to pay for it. And if you're paying, it's very expensive. I think it's even cheaper in Canada than in Finland. Like for the paid ones, I think it's even cheaper. Is it possible to go to the start of this live while you're still on? Yeah, you can. You can rewind up to the beginning. Yeah, you should be able to do that. I do believe. Yeah, you should. You should. You can. And just watch from the beginning if you're just joining us. All right. Um. Next. Next. Where are we? Trying to look for more questions. Can you move to Canada as a librarian? No way. You're not going to see a visa sponsorship job as a librarian. How many librarians are needed in in a province? You know, it's not in demand at all. There's no shortage in librarian, whatever, you know, it's so not possible. Well, anything is possible. There's nothing God cannot do. But it's not like out there. Okay, so just try. But from where I stand, based on my research, it's impossible. But who am I to say what's possible or not? You know. Uh, I'm trying to get a new login. I'm trying to get a login, new Labrador seminar, but it's a heavy rush. I can't log in there. And please tell me about the job. If anyone has done mechanical degree. I don't know what you're asking. Oh, send me an email, please. Let's talk about that. Let's just focus on today's topic. What about plumbing? Yeah, I've talked about plumbing a whole lot in this video. You can watch from the beginning. Okay, I think I've possibly answered everything that has to do with this video. Can you move with family? Oh, I didn't answer this. Can you move with family with trade school admission? Nope. You can't move your family. You have to go alone. All right. Especially with the new rules. I talked about that in my video yesterday. You know, starting from September. Is it September? Yeah. You won't be able to move with your family for this, as a matter of fact. So just go alone. All right. And get it done from there. Oh, love you too. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you too. You're welcome. Okay, I've answered every question. So we're good. We're good, yeah? Can you apply if you're over 40? Yes, you can. You can apply as long as the school did not say you can't. Once you're 18 and above, you can apply. Can you list the name of trade schools? Okay, I've done that already. I already listed the ones that I can. Do your research to find out more. What is the minimum? Oh, what's the minimum amount that can start it? I mean, the manuscripts. If you check the links, did I post the links? The links are in the description box. Click the links. You're going to see how much it is. I don't know how much it is, to be honest. Oh, I didn't even drop the links. Let me see. Let me put the links for you guys. Let me drop the links because I get a lot of emails about this, like so much. So let me just drop it. Let's do this. So I actually don't like, I don't know how much it is, to be honest. Just click the link to find out. It's there. Oops, what did I do? Let me post it again. Okay, so I'm currently dropping the links for the manuscripts. So you can just click on any one of them and get anyone you want. For anyone you get, you're still going to get the free training. It doesn't matter whether you go for the pack of 60, 150, or 300. Anyone you can afford, you go for it, all right? Okay, so I've dropped all of it in the chat box, so you can check it out there and get the one you want. All right. And let me also put it in the description box at once because I will not be doing that after now. Let me do it now so I don't forget. All right, so it's there in the description as well, so you can check it out there. Oliver, I have mentioned them already. You can rewind the video to check. I've mentioned them. Yeah. Love you. Love you all. So yeah, I think we're done. Are we done? I think I've answered all the questions. I can't see anyone I've not answered. So thank you for watching today. I'll probably see you again tomorrow. All right. You're a hairdresser. Can you be helped? I think I've mentioned hairstyling in this video. I have. Yeah. Please watch from the beginning. I think I've mentioned hairstyling in this video. Yep, I have. I definitely have. So Napoleon, you're asking how much would the process cost? The process is different for everybody. So you make your own budget, find out how much your program is. All the programs are not the same. So check out how much your own program is, just write your own list for your own needs. There's no amount that is, cuts across board. Everybody's cost is different. All right. And can I help you with the process? If and do you help with the process if one needs your assistance? Of course. Always. I'm always here to help. You can email me for whatever. All right. I think we're done. Does Canada have a style of CV? Yes, of course. Every country has. Canada does have their style of CV. You can Google it. Okay, so we're done for today. Thanks for watching. Please, please, please let me know, right, if you decide to go for this. I'd appreciate it if you can let me know, and let me know how it goes as well, so others can get to learn, things like that. And my email is always open. Let me drop it again. If you need any of my services, and you can either check the description box for links, right? Or you send me an email address. Or you send me an email. I think I'm tired. Let's go. You send me an email and I'll send you the link. Okay? So thanks for today. See you tomorrow. Apply for something. Love you all.